Hello and welcome to the upload for Friday the 23rd of October. Today on the show, it happened. It finally happened. Tom Holland wore a dirty shirt and a ring around his neck. It's very exciting. Let's waste no time here. We got our first look at a young cinematic Nathan Drake. The movie that's burnt through 7 directors and almost 10 years since its initial announcement has been deep in production for the last few months. First, there was a cheeky post from Nolan North, the voice actor, motion capture OG Nathan Drake himself, congratulating and giving his blessings to the project and Tom Holland. And then... hopefully not by accident, though knowing Tom it is possible, the iconic pose and outfit was revealed to the world. In its early days, I was not on board for this movie. Uncharted is already very cinematic, it's very close to my heart. I thought, that's done, you don't need to bother with it. Then they made it a young Nathan Drake movie and I was like, okay, I'd like to see a little bit more of that, like Uncharted 4 and 3, this is cool. And then they brought Tom Holland on board, and the man is a spitting image of young Nathan Drake from Uncharted 4, and I was all the way in. Admittedly, I'm a little bit out because of the casting of Mark Wahlberg for Sully. It's a very odd choice. Wahlberg was originally going to play Nathan Drake in the other version of the movie when he was going to be older Nathan Drake. It's a very strange choice, but I'm still very excited for this because Sony, they made 2 great Jumanji movies, Uncharted, Jumanji, in terms of the style that they did the Jumanji movies, basically the same deal. Do that with Nathan Drake, make it a little bit more serious, make it a little bit more action-packed, and also, do not forget the theme. Oh, so good. The film is still set for a July 16th release next year, and as they're just wrapping up on principal photography, it's very likely they're going to meet that date. Cinemas permitting. Fingers crossed for that movie. I'm unreasonably excited for it now. But moving from Sony over to Microsoft, and it seems the Titans are sitting pretty happy with their most recent acquisition. In an interview with Kotaku, Xbox boss Phil Spencer revealed that Xbox doesn't necessarily need to launch all Bethesda titles on PlayStation consoles to earn back their $7.5 billion purchase. He continued saying, "This deal was not done to take games away from another player base like that. Nowhere in the documentation that we put together was it, how do we keep other players from playing these games?" But I'll also say, when I think about where people are going to be playing, and we have xCloud and PC and Game Pass and our own console base, I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms that we support in order to kind of make the deal work for us, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Oh, Phil, you're so sassy. It's a very interesting thing, because if Microsoft doesn't put the games on the PlayStation, then they're missing out on those PlayStation bucks. But if they keep the Bethesda games to themselves for the Xbox and the PC, they're going to draw people in and possibly profit more in that respect. They're not dealing it out to another console. For me, I'm not intending to buy an Xbox anytime soon, but if I need one to play The Elder Scrolls or a bit of Doom or something, then I'm gonna buy an Xbox. They're definitely holding us at ransom, but staying with those sneaky Microsofts, and Minecraft might just be pulled in a little closer to the team. A big shake-up to the way you'll log into Minecraft is arriving in early 2021. Soon, you'll need a Microsoft account to access and play the game. Gone will be your Mojang account, with Microsoft taking its place. However, all skins and settings will migrate over. In Mojang's statement on the move, they also mentioned some benefits, with increased account security with 2-factor authentication, improved parental controls, chat and invitation blocking, as well as all of your PC Minecraft games in one place. Which, if I'm right, that's just Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons, though technically that is all PC Minecraft games. This also isn't an optional migration, so it's best you jump in and do it ASAP. Now, have you jumped onto the PlayStation Store recently? Because it's very strange. Sony has gradually rolled out an updated storefront across the globe, and whilst this new design is clean, it's also a bit shit. It's clearly a push towards the bright card-based UI of the PS5, but everything feels a little overly designed and less intuitive. If you've ever visited the PlayStation website in general, this does kind of feel like an expansion on that design, but it also just doesn't feel like a store. Oh, these are your featured games, that's cute. Fight to Survive, Become the Ghost. Oh, this is the storefront. I'm sure PlayStation will continue to evolve and update the design as it rolls on, but I can't lie, I kinda miss the dark and moody PlayStation 4 store. Admittedly, that is the PlayStation 4, so I guess this is the future. But the future's not all bad, because Ubisoft's Uplay is going away. It's rebranding. Ubisoft unveiled the new service as Ubisoft Connect. Alongside a new UI and little design tweaks, the service still brings across Uplay's rewards program as well as its basic client launcher for PC games. The new service offers up one huge change though. Connect will offer cross-platform saves for as many future titles as possible. You'll still have to purchase the game on each platform, but picking up Valhalla on PC for $2 in a couple of years, and knowing you can just slip back into your console save and grab some Viking feathers is certainly a cool notion. The Ubisoft Connect rebrand will arrive alongside Watch Dogs Legion on October 29th. Alright, we've got a triple threat of DLC, so let's stay with Ubisoft and talk Assassin's Creed Valhalla. All of that came out weird. Not unsurprisingly, the new installment will adopt a similar post-launch plan as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but thankfully with a slightly lighter load of content. I'm never gonna finish the base game. Once again, the post-launch world will feature both paid and free DLC for all players. Each of the paid add-ons will feature our protagonists leaving England, with the first setting them off into Ireland in Wrath of the Druids, and the second to Paris in The Siege of Paris, with the two story expansions planned for US spring and summer next year. On the free side of things, the first season launching in December will include a new settlement area, the Yule Festival, a River Raid game mode which will delve deeper into the game's raid experience, as well as a few other cool loot and online functions. A full video breakdown is linked down below. Hearthstone. It's still relevant. The card game's next big expansion has been revealed. Titled Madness at DARKMOON Fair, on top of the usual new cards and arenas, all four old gods from World of Warcraft show up in the expansion, which is sure to be a treat for longtime fans. There's also a whole new game mode called Duels arriving alongside DARKMOON Fair. I don't understand the meta of Hearthstone, but from what I can gather, it's player versus player like the usual affair, but functions more like a dungeon run. I don't know, man. There's a full breakdown from the devs linked down below, and the expansion and new game mode will drop on November 17th. And finally, in DLC news, when playing Rocket League, who you gonna call? Most of the Pocketeers, probably. They're all so unreasonably good at Rocket League. The Rocket League Haunted Hallows event has kicked off in-game. Timed perfectly for Halloween, players have a list of Ghostbuster challenges to knock through, which will in turn unlock some wonderfully retro cosmetics. From ghost traps to Stay Puffed, they've got it all. But if you want the Ecto one and some higher tier, cooler items, you'll need to drop some dollars down. The event wraps up on November 2nd, so jump in and don't miss out on some new gear to flaunt. And I know it's finally Friday, but it's time to get your mind ready for some crazy stuff. Apart from that Ecto 1 alarm that I just did, which I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty impressed with. After the great success of Death Stranding last year, Kojima has been dropping hints all over the place that the team might be working on a little something. Well, the man has finally revealed that a new project is currently in development, and the team are looking to hire. There were no further details revealed on the project, but big or small, it's gonna get weird. It also seems like I'm gonna lose Josh to Japan. I can't say Josh to Japan. I can't say Josh to Japan. Whoa. The gag's not even worth it. I was going to make a joke about the fact that Josh will want to go work in Japan on the game. He'd be trading tennis for babies, but I can't say Josh to Japan, which sounds so weird. Well, that is all the gaming news for this week. Before we leave, let's check out the upvote. In a world of Nvidia credit cards and Sonic curries, it probably comes as no surprise that Ubisoft have teamed up with Reebok to make a shoe. Yes, based on the dirty, gritty, and generally uncomfortable world of Valhalla, these bright, white, clean, like a Viking shoes are a strange choice. There's also hoodies, socks, and a hat coming alongside the sneakers on the 7th of November, so sure, go get some merch. And with that, the upload is complete for this week. If you enjoyed whatever the heck that just was, remember you can hit the like button and subscribe for more of this stuff, and also let your friends know that we're here. It's like, I know YouTube is a massive site and everyone should know about it, but it's almost like no one can search the words each to their own, so I think you might need to tell people about us, if that's okay, if you don't mind. And if you want more of us in your face, this week Sam and I sat down to discuss everything The Boys Season 2, all forced inside of a chunky spoiler cast, which you can watch here and listen to on Spotify. And if you want more of us, jump on over to twitch.tv/etonline. We're live, and we're just crazy boys. But until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.